Hey everybody, it's Jo. I'm back, this time with a very special friend here, and I'm going to be doing her makeup. She is turning 17 in a couple days, so this is my little birthday gift to her. Please like this video for this face. You know you want to. Are you going anywhere afterwards where you can wear this makeup? She's going to walk into Walmart looking flat. First things first, I'm going to go over her face with a homemade BB cream. A little bit of primer, a little bit of two different foundations because they were both kind of close to her skin type but not quite there. And then a tiny bit of sunscreen. I'm just going to stipple that into her skin. Then after stippling it like that, I'm going to take the brush and kind of doing circular motions to blend out all the little streaks. Now that I've done that, I'm going to take whatever's left. I'm going to use a flat foundation brush and I'm going to load it up with just a little bit to go over the areas around her nose and underneath her eyes for just a tad more coverage. Next thing, I'm going to do her brows. Her brows are really full, which is wonderful because I was telling her a little bit ago, 60 years from now, she's going to be the only one of all her friends who has any brow left. Just so y'all know. Don't be shaving off your eyebrows. That's not of God. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go like in between the hairs and just fill in the little spots that it looks like there may be like a hair missing. I'm going to use the lighter of the two shadows I have in this brow duo. You can get these easy at Target, Walmart, Ulta. You can even just use a matte brown eyeshadow. Doesn't matter. Another cool thing is that her brows have already taken a good shape for her face shape. See how her face is a little bit more rounded? If her brows are rounded as well, it would look wrong, but how they're almost straight, like it makes the face look a little bit longer. Do you shape your own brows? Or do they grow like that? They grow like that. That's perfect. See, she was born this way. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm going to create like an outline so that there is a definite shape to the brow with the same color. Next, I'm going to take a tad bit of concealer and I'm going to bring it from the upper lash line all the way up to the brow bone. And then I'm also going to go underneath the eye and down to the nose and to the temple with it. And I'm going to do a very light wash, hardly any. After that, I'm going to take a little bit of face powder. It's skin toned. I'm going to go the same areas where I put the concealer. Next, I'm going to take a super tiny amount of eye primer, hardly any, and I'm going to go over her lid and up to her brow bone. I'm going to go over the area where I applied the primer with more powder one more time. So I'm going to be taking a white shimmery shadow, and I'm using a flat brush to just go over the lid area. And I'm really going to load that up. Then I'm going to take a fluffy brush and a really pretty shimmery lavender color, and I'm going to bring that into her crease. Just like so. Then I'm going to take this cream eyeshadow from Hard Candy. It's called Disco. And I'm going to come in the inner corner, but I'm going to leave the middle of the eyelid completely open. I'm also going to do the outer corner. Next, I'm going to take a white eye primer, and I'm going to get just a tiny bit of that on the brush, and I'm going to pat that right in the middle of her lid. This is going to be the glue for the glitter. Make sure that I get it pretty close to the lash line, all the way up to the crease, but not any higher. Next, I'm going to take this loose glittery pigment from Hard Candy. I'm going to pat that right where I put the white eye primer. And I'm going to use very little bits at a time to help prevent fallout, so we don't get any of this below her eyes. I'm also going to blend it out a little bit. And in. Okay, now I'm going to combine this color right here in the middle with this matte purple color. I'm going to do a very light wash in her crease. Now I'm going to take just that lighter purpley color and I'm going to bring that right in the outer corner and also the inner corner. Then I'm going to take a matte white highlighter like this one right here and I'm going to use that to highlight her brow bone. We got a lot of shimmer going on in the eyes, so up here we're going to go with matte so that the eyes don't become too overwhelming. Then I'm going to take the matte purple color from earlier and I'm going to smudge it under her lower lash line, just about a third of the way in. Then I'm going to take a liner brush and some gel liner and I'm going to line her upper lash line. It's not going to be super thick or anything, just very close to the lash line. Then I'm going to take a matte black eyeshadow and just go over that line to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. After all that, I'm going to take another fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend out everything. And there still is a good amount of glitter right in the middle of her lid. But now it's just blended out a little bit more evenly, and I'll probably add just a touch of that back, just like that. There. I'm going to take the foundation brush from earlier and brush away whatever glitter landed on her cheekbone. Bobby, look at the ceiling. Next up is a coat of mascara. She has really long, gorgeous lashes, so I'm not even going to bother with false eyelashes. Dang, your eyelashes are long. And it's like your outer lashes grow longer than your inner lashes, which is awesome, because I didn't know anybody's lashes would naturally do that.
Yeah.
She should be a mascara model. Thumbs up this video if you think she should model for mascara companies, because like, I don't know if you can tell from your point of view, but like her lashes are insanely long. Okay, so I've done both of her eyes and now I'm going to start contouring her face. I'm going to begin up at the forehead. She already has a very nice shapely forehead, so I'm not going to do a lot to it. Alright, now I'm going to work on your cheekbones. I'm going to have you turn that way. Perfect. Begin at the ear and then work my way in. If you want to elongate features on a face, you take the contour straight back. If you want to make the face look more round, you do a circular contour. way you know you've done your contouring right is I'll have you turn a little bit more that way. You see there's no harsh lines. There's a little bit more blending needing to be done up here. Other than that, down here, it's pretty well blended. Next I'm going to do her nose. I'm going to take that same contour shade and a small eyeshadow brush. I'm going to come along the sides of her nose, pretty close to the tip, but not all the way on the tip. I'll draw a little line all the way to the start of the eyebrow. When blending, blend it towards the top of the nose, because if you bring it too close to the middle, that's okay, because you're about to go over that with highlighter anyway. Right below the lower lip. That will make her lips look a little bit larger than they are by creating the illusion of a shadow. You have to be careful with this, otherwise you're going to end up looking like you have a little goatee. Next I'm going to take a matte white eyeshadow and I'm going to use it to start highlighting her face. So I'm going to have you look up at the ceiling again. I'm going to start underneath the eyes and like just tap it all the way from here to the temple. So also help the nose with the contouring we did there. I'm going to come a little bit onto the nose as well. I'm also going to put a little bit of that on her upper lip. And then over her chin as well. I'm going to come with a little bit of highlighter right in the middle of her nose. And up to the forehead, just a little bit. I'm going to blend it out. Then just a little bit below the chin. And then go over that goatee a little bit. Then I'm going to take a really girly pink blush and I'm going to use a tiny amount of it. Very tiny because it's very bright. On her cheeks, I'm going to have you smile real big. I'm going to start from right behind the apples of her cheeks and then I'm going to go straight back. And then I'm going to keep going until it's blended out. Okay, I wanted to do a lip look that wouldn't overpower the eyes since they're already pretty dramatic, but I didn't want to wash her out with a completely nude look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a really light pink and then I'm going to take a taupey brown lip liner. They're a lot lighter in normal life. It's kind of hard to tell on the camera. Then a really beigey lip liner. And I'm going to combine them on the lips to make the perfect nude lip that I want. I'm just outlining the lips with the taupe brown color and really filling in the corners. Okay, now smile really big. And I'm going to fill in the little spots that I missed. Then when it comes to the upper lip, I'm going to draw them a little bit higher than they naturally go. So now that I've done that, I'm going to take the beige liner and I'm going to fill in the middle of the lips, really emphasize that on the upper lip. Then I'm going to take the light pink shade and I'm going to come in, starting from the corners of the lips. I'm going to go over the brown, over the beige. I'm going to blend all the colors together with this. I'm going to take a nude pink lip gloss. I'm going to take a lip brush. I'm going to brush it all over the lips. I'm going to focus most of it in the middle, especially over the top of the upper lip. And there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. What do you think, girl?
I love it.
You love it?
I do.
Awesome. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked this video, comment below, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. If you have any ideas on what you want to see next, I ain't gonna lie, I'm low on ideas. So comment below, tell me what you want to see next. Thank you so much, Alex, for coming in. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right, y'all have a good day.